Good morning, everyone. We will wait for 5 minutes more to start until more attendees join us. Yeah, Marius, can we start now?
Of course.
Yeah. First of all, I will do an introduction, okay, and then I will give it to Marius to continue. With the great pleasure, my name is Mona. I'm the Global Marketing Director at Trust Angle. Today, we are doing this virtual online event jointly with our strategic partner, WebHotelier, PrimalRES. This event or virtual event is designed to revolutionize the way the hotel executives approach distribution and drive more direct bookings. The webinar will be held with our esteemed executive speaker, Marius Cannons, who will provide valuable insights into the importance of adapting a powerful booking engine like WebHotelier and a robust channel manager like PrimalRES. During this webinar, Marius will address the common challenges that faced by hotel executives, such as increasing direct bookings, reducing commission fees, managing overbooking risks. Marius will demonstrate how WebHotelier and PrimalRES can help eliminating these challenges by offering a user-friendly, customizable booking engine that integrates seamlessly with a leading channel management platform. Marius, you can start now. The stage is yours. Best of luck.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here and speaking in this webinar jointly with Trust Angle, our partners in Saudi Arabia. A few words. You can see my screen, I
Yes.
suppose. Okay,
Yes.
great. Give me a second. So, okay, a few words about myself. I'm the Chief Sales Officer of WebHotelier PrimalRES. In the past, I've been a hotelier myself. Back between 2005 and 2010, I used to run my own hotel in a Greek resort. So deep in my heart, I am a hotelier. Once a hotelier, always a hotelier. So I can speak the same language as you do and fully understand your needs and your wants. And since 2011, I've been involved in the software industry for hotels in the distribution, in the internet distribution area. For 10 years, I've been a premium reseller of WebHotelier PrimalRES, and for the last 3 years, I joined the company initially as a sales director, and since 2004 as a chief sales officer. Now, a few words about the company itself. It was established back in 2008 in the early days of internet distribution. So we are not new to the market. One could say for the internet standards, we are quite old and knowledgeable. We do have as clients more than 9,000 hotels in 38 countries. But not only hotels, we also serve in a booming market, which is the short-term vacation rental market. So we do have a little bit more than 8,400 such accommodation in our clientele. Among the hoteliers, we have over 100 hotel chains that we serve. And to get an idea of our size, we are a little bit more than 140 at the moment. Employees. We connect to 85 carefully selected distribution channels, as well as to more than 35,000 independent travel agents. I'm going to deep dive into that later on. And last year, through our system, we produced more than 15 million room nights. So for your knowledge, just some examples of some key clients. As I told you before, we do serve hotel chains. For example, two popular chains in Europe is Greek Hotel with 31 big hotels and Mitch's Hotel with 23 hotels. Each of these hotels has a room size of about 300 to 400 rooms, but we do not only cater for hotel chains, we also cater for independent hotels. The two best performer of the systems is the one is Padma Resort in Bali, Indonesia, and the other one is located in Switzerland. Now, we're going to cover the booking engine and the channel manager. Since we are internet-based software, I'm going to demonstrate the software in a live environment in order to get an idea of how it really works and which are the advantages compared to the competition. But let me tell you a few key points, both about the booking engine as well as the channel manager. The booking engine practically is the salesperson of your website. So if somebody comes to your brand.com website and wants to see prices and availability, it's our job to do that. And thus increase your direct bookings and your revenue. Key features include the dynamic pricing, meaning that the price can change depending on variables that you set. It's a mobile optimized booking engine, meaning that the guest, if they are visiting from their mobile phones or their tablets or their PC, they see a different environment depending on the screen they are looking at. We do support 34 languages and 61 currencies. And we do integrate with payment gateway providers because the payment of a reservation is becoming an integral and very essential part of the booking procedure. As I told you in the beginning of the presentation, we do connect with travel agents directly. So we are giving you the opportunity, apart from working with bed banks, to create your own network of travel professionals that get prices directly from your booking engine, and they book directly through you. We also offer meta search connectivity. The most popular one is Google Hotel Ads. However, we do connect with Skyscanner, TripAdvisor as well. So we do offer connectivity with meta search platforms and Trivago. And last but not least, we also have a loyalty management, a mini loyalty management system built within the booking engine, so you can compete with the OTAs, which have some similar programs like the Genius of Booking.com or the member prices of Expedia. So we're going to see these in action a bit later on. And a few key points. Sorry, going back. So the booking engine, to conclude, it's an essential part of your selling strategy because you want to get direct bookings through your website. So it requires that you have an up-to-date modern website, and we are the salesperson of this website. If there is no booking engine in the website, practically you are diverting your website visitor back to an OTA to make an online booking, because nowadays, especially for the international market, it's not very common to send an email or make a phone call to make a reservation. Most people are searching online and they want to book online. So you need to offer that facility to your direct guest via your website. Now, for the channel manager, let me stress out that it's one platform. So the channel manager and the booking engine, they are integrated. It's one back office. And by using the channel manager, you manage pricing, availability, and reservation through one central point. So it makes your distribution effortless because you don't have to worry about giving availability to the channels manually and logging in into each one. You do that centrally. You have real-time control because as soon as there is a reservation being made by any of the channels that are connected to the channel manager, the new availability is automatically communicated to the rest of the channels. You do have a clear picture of all your OTA channel reservation in one point. You have an aggregated view, so you can have a centralized management of the reservation. And one thing that we take pride of in our job is that we have a more consultative approach to how you sell in the channels. We offer a plug and play solution in the sense that we do an audit. We see how your property, your hotel is set up in the channels. We propose and we discuss some changes that can be done in order to increase sales. And as soon as you go, in order to go live, we make most of we do the mappings with the channels. There's no technical job that is required from your end to do. You need to focus on your commercial strategy and on the revenue management process that you're going to follow. And on the technical side, we take care of everything, and we give you a turnkey solution. So by using the channel manager, prices, availability, and reservations are controlled centrally through one platform. Let me point out at this stage that we do connect with PMSs, property management system, namely CG, which is represented in Saudi Arabia by Trust Angle, as well as other solutions. So you can also have automatically imported the reservations made either through the booking engine or the channel manager to your PMS, that is called the one-way connection. Moreover, you can also feed our system about the availability you have through the PMS. That's called the two-way. So both the reservations are automatically imported in the PMS, and the availability of the PMS is being given to the channel manager. So there's no need for you to do any manual work. Now I'm gonna switch and go live and see the back office and the guest experience for the booking engine and the channel manager. Here we have created a demo hotel website in order to demonstrate the use of the booking engine. So we can see here that there is a URL, which is the brand.com website of the hotel. If I scroll down, I present all the information about my hotel, the room types, guest experience. I have a book now button. There is a menu here, so I can see more information about the location, the accommodation, meeting rooms, reviews, whatever. This is for demonstration purposes only. We as WebHotelier PrimalRES, we do the booking engine of the hotel. However, I know that Trust Angle can offer you a solution on website development if you don't already have one. So here, there are various ways through which you can integrate the booking engine. So there is a Book Now button, and there is a calendar as well. So here from the calendar view, I go and I pick the dates I want to visit the hotel. I choose how many adults and how many children I want to accommodate in the room, and I press the search button. As soon as I press the search button, I'm being redirected to the result page of the WebHotelier booking engine. The look and feel is as close as possible to the website, so the guest can understand that they are in the official website booking engine of the website. And I get results for all the available room types. Now, here, there are two room types that can accommodate two adults, the deluxe room and the superior room. I can click on the photo and I will see more information about this specific room type. I have photos, I have a description, I have the amenities, the facilities, and the policies of the hotel, and I can see that I have several rate plans that I can choose from. I have a special rate, non-refundable, early booking, and the standard rate. I was a bit unfortunate because there's no availability for the selected period. I think I'll go somewhere. Okay, let me. Great. Okay. So I have the 4 available rate plans. You can have as many rate plans as you wish. However, you need to keep a limit because you confuse your guest after a point. Rate plans can differentiate either on the amenities we provide. So it can be like with breakfast, half board, full board. Or you can differentiate the price because of the payment policy. So usually, if you offer a non-refundable rate, it means that they cannot cancel, but they do get a better offer. So I will choose the non-refundable rate. We can see here that you can have tags in the rates. So here we say it's a flash deal or a mobile offer. We are not from a mobile device, however, this is for demonstration purposes only. So the next step would be to book now that room. I can see that I can also have extras in my reservation. So if I choose the breakfast supplement, automatically the price will change. You can see that. Okay, and I need to consent to the booking terms of the reservation. So if I click here, I'm going to see what I'm paying, when I'm paying, and what are the cancellation fees, and what is the payment policy. So now I'm going to be charged 152, for example. So I consent on the booking terms. I enter my personal details and my email as well, and a phone number. These are the required fields. I can fill in personal optional information. I won't do that for the sake of time convenience. So I confirm and book. And now, since we are connected through a payment gateway, I'm being redirected to the payment page of the room pay solution. So there's a saved card. um, I get strong customer authentication. And at this point, in a real hotel, I will get a message in my mobile phone that I need to confirm the charge that is about to be made via the bank. It should be faster. I'm going to be brave and try to. Okay, let me check again. It's taking longer than usual. I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna try with a different card. Just give me a second in order to make the reservation. Okay, you see that it failed because of there was a card problem. However, you see that I don't have to start again. I can press pay again, and I am entering a different card number, and it should go through. Okay, great. So I get the success message that I made the reservation. Okay, and I paid the 166 euros that was required. Now, I'm going to go back to the back office of the WebHotelier and Booking Engine and Channel Manager as the hotelier is seeing it. So I can see here, let me zoom in a little bit, that 39 seconds ago, a non-refundable reservation was made for the deluxe room. These are the personal details of the guest. I can see that the reservation is already paid through the payment gateway that we are connected with. Let me clarify at this point that depending on the country, we work with different payment providers because it's a regulated market. So for this hotel, we have a European provider, but in the case of Saudi Arabia, we do connect with the local players. We do have here all the information about the reservation, about the payment policy, the cancellation policy. And if we go on the top, we can even download or print a PDF with a summary of the reservation. So I demonstrated here the experience for the guest and how easily, fast, and in only 3 steps, they can make a direct booking via your brand.com website. Now, since we are at the back office, I would like to highlight a few points that will help you increase direct bookings, and I think there are unique selling points about our own booking engine. First of all, we can have, as previously said, the various rate plans. What you can see here is we can even change the currency of the rate plan. So for example, we can set a rule whereby we say that if the visitor is coming from abroad, we can show rates in USD, because that's what they understand. However, if the visitor is based in the local market, in Saudi Arabia, for example, we can showcase prices in the local currency. So if I click on that rate plan, okay, I can enter prices, and you can see how easily I can do that in the local currency. Okay, so we can have per person pricing, so we can differentiate the pricing depending on how many people are in that room. And if I press the apply action, I have entered prices in the local currency. So you can translate the booking engine in the local language, and you can even sell in the local currency for the local market and in USD or euros for the international market. Now, one one thing that helps the hoteliers is that we give you the demand for your hotel. So we go to a real hotel located in Mykonos Island, and if we go to the availability plan, ignore the rest of the screen and focus on the top part of it, we can see the dates here, and we can see some numbers here. For example, for today, we see 28/7. It means that there have been made 28 bookings in the past and 7 rooms are available, and the demand is 320. For tomorrow, the demand is 327, a little bit higher. If I click here, it's giving me a breakdown from the countries the people are coming to look at my hotel. So for the 25th of July, I had 70 people requests, more correctly, from the United States. The average length of stay they produce is 4.8 days. So they produce 16.2% of the request, and the lead time, meaning how well in advance they are looking to book, is 16 weeks, and they have not made any reservations. In Italy, which is the second most popular country, we can see that the average length of stay is higher. It's 6.1 days instead of 4.8. They produce a little bit less of the room nights, and the lead time is shorter. It's about 10 weeks before the arrival time. And so on and so forth. These are live numbers, meaning that if we have 240 for this Sunday, if somebody comes and looks as we speak and I refresh, the number will become 241 and so on and so forth. So it's dynamic and live. And I can choose to have a view of the full month, for example. Okay, so this is the demand for the month of July. And when I go to the three dots here, there is a breakdown for the period I have selected. So for this July, I can see that my number one country was the United States. They produced 20% of the demand and 41% of the bookings because they booked 41 nights for July. So it's a high converting country. And the lead time is 16 weeks in advance. In Italy, they do produce reservations. They are good, not as good as the United States. They produce 14% of the room nights and 14% of the reservations. And we can see here differences in the lead time. For example, the Italian market, it's more last minute. And if I want to do some advertising for the Italian market, I would do it 10 weeks before July for the July period. Whereas in the UK, I would do it 18 weeks, a little bit earlier. And we can also see that there are differences in the length of stay. People from the USA, they tend to stay for a shorter period of time. Whereas people from the UK, for example, or for Switzerland, they stay for 5 or 6 days. This is a very useful tool and you need to keep an eye on it because you can do tailor-made offers to specific countries. For example, here in this hotel, I can have a rate plan in USD for the United States market because the guest will more easily understand the currency. And I can offer some discount if you stay for 3 to 4 nights. And I can advertise this discount at the specific time frame that it's giving me. Compared to the Italian market, where I will advertise prices in euro and I will make an offer if there's a 5-day length of stay period. So we give you the tool to analyze the demand of your hotel. And we also, through dynamic pricing, we are giving you the tool to make special offers that are tailor-made to the demand the system is producing. Now, moving on and staying in this specific hotel, we also give you the ability really fast and easily to check the price. Give me a second. The parity check. Sorry, it was a wrong screen. Okay. What we are showing here is the prices that Booking.com and Expedia are selling your own hotel, because there might be the case that for a reason that you are aware or maybe not so aware, that channels are underselling your property. So here we see August 24 for 1 night and 2 guests. You can change this and do some rate shopping. You can change the board type and the policy as well. And if I mouse over, I can see that I'm selling 612 euros in my own website. And in Expedia, it's a more expensive price, and Booking.com, it's the same. That's the policy of the hotel. So they are offering the direct price at a lower rate. If we go on this date, we can see that there's price parity between the booking engine and Expedia. If we go to a red date, we will see that a channel is selling at a lower rate compared to my own website. So through this tool, we offer you the ability very easily to see if channels are selling at a lower rate your own hotel. This is publicly available information. You could go yourself on Expedia and check for the 23rd of August how much they are selling your own property. But we are doing it in a really fast way, and we present it quite easily for you to understand. The situation in this specific example, it's quite good because most of the dates are green and blue. The more red you see, the more difficult it is for your booking engine to perform, because people will go and see that in channels they get a better deal compared to the booking engine. Now, we also have an integrated rate shopper. So if we go here and we click on the competitors, and I'll move to August to see more dates, what we are presenting here is the following. When I mouse over, I have preset a competition group, which are all these hotels, and we are going and collecting prices. In this example, it's through booking.com. We also check from Expedia, and we see that at this point, we are the most expensive hotel compared to our competition set. And this is why the color is red. It's meaning it's an alert to check if there is really high demand, or we might need to change, lower our price, depending on our strategy. If we go on a green date, we're going to see that we are in the middle or in the lower bracket compared to the competition. But again, through a snapshot, we can very easily see how much the competition is selling for the 21st of August. Now, if we click on the 21st of August, we will get back results, and we will see for the last 30 days how each of our competitor has increased or decreased their price. So we can see here, for example, that this hotel in the light gray color, they were selling at 415 UK pounds, then they lowered the price, then they skyrocketed at 996, then they lowered again, and at some point they didn't have any availability. The rest of the competition, they are more stable, they are playing around with prices, but not as much as this competitor. So not only do we give you the price as it is now, but we give you the price evolution historically for the last 30 days. So you can check with these two tools both what you are selling via the channels, your partner channels, and if there is a price discrepancy there, but you can also check with the competition to see how you're gonna differentiate your pricing strategy. Now I'm gonna move now to the channel manager part, and I'm gonna go to a small property by which we have the authority and the permission even to do some minor changes in order to demonstrate. So we can see here that these are reservations made through the booking engine. Here you can see reservations made through the channels. You see here dominant booking.com is quite dominant for this hotel. Now, one thing that it's really important, it's the speed through which we make the changes. So, for example, here we have the availability plan of this small property. They have quite a few room types. So we can see these are the dates, these are the room types, and we can see how many rooms they have for each date. Now I'm going to move, this is a seasonal property. I'm going to move to the end of the season, and you can see that for the 31st of October, they do have 3 available economy double rooms. It's quite easy to do a stop sales. I click here on that date. I choose the stop sales and I apply the action. Now, I disallowed making reservations for the 31st of October for that room type. And this restriction, this stop sales, is being communicated to the channel. What we offer to the connected channels, what we offer for the hotelier is the command log. So here, I can see through the PrimalRES that a few seconds ago at 11:39:41, I made a master booking position update, meaning that I did a stop sales for that day. And we are giving you the time through which this command was executed. The connected channels here are for Booking.com, Expedia, Sun Hotels, and iEscape.com. So we can see that we submitted this request in 11 hours, 39 minutes, 42 seconds. And in the same second or in the next second, the availability was updated in the channel. So you can see through this report how fast we communicate these changes. Now, since we are in a live hotel, I'm going to go back and open this again. And again, now, if I go to the command log, I'm going to see how fast, again, it was executed. So it's 11:41:00 seconds. And in the same second or in the next second, all 4 channels were updated about the availability of this small hotel. From here, for demonstration purpose only, we can see that we have 4 channels connected that are active: Booking, Expedia, iEscape, and Sun Hotels. You can connect as many channels as you wish, depending on the commercial strategy you follow. And prices, availability, and reservations are automatically updated. Again, now for prices, if I go here, I choose the standard double, I can see they have many rate plans. We also have the ability to have a parent-child relationship. So when you see this blue or red line, it means that there is some way, there are some rules. So we change the price here in the flexible um, rate plan, and the rest of the changes are being done automatically. So if I have a price, I need to change my price, I can click here. I see it's 190. If I enter a new price and press the apply action, the new price will be communicated to all these 4 channels. So we make life much, much easier for you if you use the channel manager. The point here is that you can work with more partner channels that you currently do if you do that manually. Because if you do that manually, you can work with 1, 2 at most channels. The moment you work with the channel manager, you have the ability to work more, so they will bring you more reservations to your hotel. Now, next thing I want to demonstrate, it's the Google Hotel Ad connectivity. So if I open, I tab in my Google browser and I enter and I type the hotel name I'm looking for, and this the usual procedure would be I would go to booking.com or expedia.com. They are working as directories for some guests as well. I will limit my search to 2, 3 hotels, and then I would go to the web page I will try to find more information about the hotel I want to stay, and I will try to find the web page. So here, what we are doing is we are entering the name of the hotel because we know it, and there's a box by booking.com with a map and photos. But what they also do is that they compare prices. So we can see here, if we click at the name of the hotel, and sorry, it's in Greek, I'm going to be redirected. Let me switch to English here. I'm going to be redirected to the booking engine of this specific hotel. So in order to help the hotel get more direct bookings, we do cooperate with Google, Trivago, and TripAdvisor, and Skyscanner, which are the meta search um, engines, and you can connect your booking engine and present your direct prices to the public. It does help, and we have seen that some hotels they do work significantly well with the meta search partners they have. There is some cost involved to be crystal clear about that. However, these costs are lower than the commissions you would pay on Booking.com and Expedia. Now, moving on, I'm gonna demonstrate the facility to work, the ability to work, let me find the correct hotel, with travel agents. So what we are doing is that on the one hand, we have the hoteliers, and on the other side, we have about 35,000 travel agents. So the travel agent can search for a destination. In this example, it's a UK hotel based in London, and they can apply to get access to the net rates, to the reduced rates, directly with the hotel. So in this specific example, we can see that these 4 travel agencies have applied for action, and the hotel needs to make some decisions and allocate them somewhere or deny them access. So in order to do that, we give you the name of the travel agency, meaning a travel agency can be a wholesaler, a DMC, a retail, B2B, whatever. Just for the presentation, I'm calling them travel agents. So we give you the name, we give you the website, we tag them according to our own research, we give you their location, and if you click on the profile, you get more information that they have entered themselves, and we also give you the name of there's a contact for each agency. Now, the hotel, and this is completely up to you, in this case, they have 4 groups. The number here, sorry, 3 groups. The number here signifies the commission they are offering. So they have a group called 10%, another one called 15%, another one called 18%. You can see the number of the travel agents they have allocated in each of these group. So if I want to apply the first, to accept this first travel agent, I would click accept and then allocate them in one of these 3 groups. As soon as they are allocated in this, in the group specified, they are free to make a direct online booking with the hotel at a reduced rate. The way it would work is, for example, if we go to the booking engine of this specific hotel, there is a travel agents tab here. Let me zoom in so you can see better. There's a travel agents, and here with their own credential, email and password, they will unlock the prices for the travel agents. If they are new, they will need to register. As soon as they register, they're going to appear here, and the action is needed on the side of the hotel. Now, let me try to find the, okay, this is a reservation through we call it the B2B platform internally. So this reservation was not made by the guest himself or herself. It was made by a travel agent. So the total of the reservation is that amount. For indicative purposes, we are telling the hotel that they got a 10% discount. We provide you the payment, the credit card of the travel agency. There is a breakdown of the prices. Okay, so a guest would go to the website of the hotel and they would pay 22703 to get that room. The travel agent is buying the room at a lower rate because he will add the markup and sell it to his client. Again, we're giving you the rate information, the payment policy, and the cancellation policy. So in such a case, we get a booking from the travel professional and not from the guest. We invoice the travel professional, we accept the guest in the hotel. It works really well. One of the advantages is that not only does it bring you extra traffic to your hotel, but if you do work with a travel agent and the hotel is full, you avoid having to answer emails, because in most cases, before using that system, the hotel is replying by email to each request of the guest, of the travel agent, sorry. By using this system, if the hotel is full, the travel agent can see that the hotel is full and there's no availability. On top of that, it works 24 hours per day, because there are different time zones. You might accept guests from the USA or from Asia, which work at the different hours than the shift of your reception desk. So it automates the procedure. It's really easy for the travel agent to book a room. And you're gonna increase your revenue through the travel agent by using the B2B module. Now, last but not least, I'm gonna show you the loyalty feature. I'm gonna go back to the demo hotel I showed initially, and I'm gonna try to book a room. So here, where I enter my dates, the dates I want to travel, you can see here that there is a sign, there's a tab saying sign in to get a discount. So if I click here, this is a text that the hotel itself can enter. You can advertise your loyalty club, that you do get some extra benefits by booking directly with the hotel. So here, in order to sign as a loyalty club member, there are 3 ways to do so. The first one would be to use my Google profile, the second one, my Facebook profile, or simply by giving my email. This is not a problem, because if I'm serious and I want to make a reservation with a hotel, I would give my email in the reservation in the last step anyway. So giving it in the first step of the reservation in order to unlock prices is not a problem. Here I'm going to log in with my personal Gmail accounts. Okay, so I'm getting a success message that I logged in as a loyalty club member. And now when I do the search, I'm getting back a message whereby I'm being told how much I'm saving because of the lower rate I'm having as a loyalty club member. Now, the initial aim of this feature is to unlock lower rates for your first time visitor, because the same is being done by the channels. However, you can manage it as a proper loyalty scheme and build some levels, for example, gold level, silver level, entry level, blue level, whatever. And the more you stay at the hotel, measuring it either in money terms or room nights, you can go to the next level. For example, you can say if you spend $2,000 in the hotel, you're going to be in the silver level, and then you're going to have a bigger discount or extra benefits for the guest. So we give you the tool to unlock lower prices and be perfectly legal according to what you have agreed with your OTA partners, by having the loyalty scheme active in the booking engine. Going back, this is a quick demo of the booking engine and the channel manager to get an idea of how it works. We do have planned to have a Q&A session about any question you might have, or something maybe I didn't explain well and you did not understand.
Thank you, Marius. Is it finished, right? It's finished.
Yes,
right?
it's finished. So if there's anybody that has a question, I don't know, technically they need to type it, I believe, Mona.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much, Marius, for the informative session about the solutions. If anyone has any question, just type it in the chat box, and we will reply to your questions. In all cases, our team will be in contact with all the people who registered and couldn't attend the online webinar, and also they will get the presentation, a recorded session, the recorded session, to their email address. Okay, I believe they don't have any question, Marius.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was it from my end. I would like to thank you very much for giving us the opportunity to demonstrate the strengths of the WebHotelier booking engine and the PrimalRES channel manager. Should you have any questions or you want to have a personalized demo of the products, we will be more happy to meet. You can connect directly to Trust Angle, and it will be arranged, and we can provide a demo tailor-made to your own property and discuss any needs and wants you specifically have.
Sure. Thank you so much, Marius. Thank you. Thank you, and have a pleasant day. Thank you so much, and we will see you on the next webinar, inshallah.
Okay.
Wishing you all the best.
Thanks. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.